thought this was a cinematic. You thought this was a trailer. But this is just the beginning of our third and final map between FaZe and MOUZ, and this is no meaningless match. This is no tomfoolery, Launders. The decider of this series will lock one of these two teams into the Katowice 2022
And you said it's gonna be FaZe.
With my brain.
And with your heart?
MOUZ.
MOUZ. And me too. So we're not gonna hedge.
No hedge.
We're not gonna split the difference. We're going all in.
It's
you know how I am at the casino.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It doesn't usually work out, but
down.
Yeah, eventually it's gotta work out.
Down bad. Man's
So
yeah, man's sailing.
but this will be maybe the best map of the series because again, everybody's good at Mirage here.
Yeah. Okay, for a second I thought Dexter got away with that, and I was about to be pissed. But instead it's Frozen with the headshot close. Torzsi gets one too, so ye ol' FaZe clan is currently 3v5. Not ideal.
Far from it.
Especially leaving only Brokey with a bit of utility here. The young Latvian. Glock in hand. Bomb behind him.
Bomba.
And I do feel like JKS is kind of like, you know, that hinge point, that either hit or miss that's still left in this FaZe formula of a pistol round. He's fighting over towards the catwalk. JDC got gushed inside of A site. Frozen's gonna wait, allow for these players to walk outwards, and that's the trap that they have now sprung. JKS, last man up, can do nothing, unfortunately, on his own. It is MOUZ on the CT side with the CT pistol win.
2 players combined health, 8 HP.
Wow.
Very fine margins. Man, he's got the sleeve all the way to the top.
All the way up.
I've worn one of those before.
Yep.
But after like a couple of uses, it just gets a little loose. And then it keeps coming down a little bit.
Can't do that.
And then you have to like wash it or whatever, or dry it to get it back to the tightness. But how can you do that every time?
Just can't, man.
Oh.
Torzsi is an AUG player. If you guys are new to this MOUZ formula, then you better,
oh my God.
you better learn that quick. And he's under pressure, dude.
Look at they transposed into window. How quickly? There's no way they're going to expect this.
It's pretty sick. Mind you, at this point, I feel like Torzsi's kind of had that internal clock. Like somebody definitely could have climbed up in the last 5, 6,
Kerrigan
10
must have
seconds.
made noise too, but
But Rain, look at this. He's walked all the way out. And JKS also with a deagle headshot.
Oh.
I mean, this is classic FaZe shenanigans, is it not? We'll see if Torzsi can recover. AUG kill ×2. Gets back ahead of it. NBK coming from catwalk, spots Twistzz inside connector.
What
But
a
Twistzz
nade.
picked up the FAMAS, and Brokey, he's locked himself into the ladder room. Torzsi is everything for MOUZ in this round.
oh, they have no smoke for connector. Oh, that's so unnerving for them. The rotation goes around, but what it does is delay a little bit, and JKS puts a D together.
Dude, FaZe and Deagles, that's what they're doing.
Oh!
Another from JKS. 3 kills in this one. The force buy. We saw 2 of them on Nuke. I
Ruffs.
think we almost had one on Inferno, and now within the first 2 rounds of Mirage, it is FaZe Clan back to that success story.
What a nice little eco strat. Now, if you want to try this at home with your tiny little amateur team, it's not going to work as well unless you have the Deagle firepower behind it. But on the other side of the server might be some noobs. So even if your aim isn't that sick, it is the strat from Kerrigan that will do most of the legwork for you. Copy and paste that one.
Man. And Rain got so far out on that A bomb site before even needing to kill somebody.
He was way far out, dude.
Far out, dude. And Dexter's so locked in. Kerrigan? Oh, hey there. Howdy, neighbor. Don't mind me. I'm gonna rack up that 600 bucks. NBK under pressure. Puts a smoke ahead of him to try and deal with it, but Twistzz hot on his heels with the MP9. In the face, and Torzsi with the trade. But, you know, bomb plant, post plant, it's all good here for FaZe Clan. Using the momentum of the last round win to just run through MOUZ. Gave them no time to kind of like, you know, solidify a defense, find comfortable positions, didn't get a chance to push anywhere on the map, unlike what MOUZ gave FaZe, which was early mid-window control, multiple bodies inside, you know, A-ramp. This was just fast.
Glaring issue. They didn't pick up the AUG.
Maybe they don't want it.
That's not an acceptable answer.
You only pick it up if you know how to use it.
You have to, if you're going to say that, you have to say, what's your rationale? How could they justify not picking up the AUG? Go
because
ahead.
the Galil has 35 bullets.
No way you're gonna compare it to the Galil.
The AK has no tracers. I mean, the A1 does. And the AK is the AK. All 3 rifles saved here by FaZe are better than the AUG. Hard stop. clear.
I can't even entertain this argument. It's so ridiculous.
Okay.
That's my grandstand.
Sure. That's okay.
I can't even go into it. It's so absurd.
You're not telling me is the AK better than the AUG? Yes or no?
No.
Is the A1S better than the AUG?
No.
Yes or no? Well, I don't think this is
would be happy
this business relationship isn't going to work.
That the AUG is the best rifle in.
Oh my
I
God.
always say but actually, I could die on that hill.
Actually.
Push up my glasses. Rare animation, 1 Deegan coming.
Wind it up. But he interrupted the animation, so actually it's not going to work.
To be honest, you can't aim with it. It's too hard.
It's too much. Yeah, it's very distracting. But JDC didn't spin his deagle, and he still spun JKS's head back around. 3 Deeks fighting. Woohoo! Look at that pressure, dude. They felt it.
Wow.
They felt that suddenly. You
get
see
too
that
hot.
jump back into the ramp. Twist didn't want to die on a quarter health, and Rain's going to get a kill in mid to just alleviate some pressure. But for a second, Mao's facing 3 players towards ramp,
Oh.
and it could have been the end-all of FaZe's early success.
Another reroute. They got the A guy. However, MBK hasn't gone too far. Options, and questions. As FaZe scout out the B site, and we'll find no one for now. MBK, can he do it? He cannot. Well, it doesn't mean he couldn't, but he didn't.
Okay.
Distinction. It's important to be accurate,
It's true, yeah.
like the AUG.
Okay, I hope we never see it again.
Knock it in there.
Torzy does swing it often, though. I will give him that.
He's gonna get it again.
He's an AUG connoisseur. Kerrigan.
Does it stand for awesome Uber gun?
No,
Oh, they're going so fast, man. You gotta love FaZe.
I do. I like the pressure. It's the kind of pressure that I feel like a challenger team, a lesser entity, that's Mouse, may not be able to handle.
How dare you?
I'm speaking facts. Sputtering out. But we've got everybody well equipped. Okay, this is an important one. I believe Rain just heard the impacts of those bullets, so he tries to finish off Dexter walking through the smoke. Frozen could have been primed just then to go for a little peek into connector, but you'd hate to give away an opening kill in your, gun round 5v5. So it's Torzy on the op, not on the AUG. And JKS comes out from Palace with a little bit of success. That early bout was an opening for FaZe, but then a trade as Kerrigan able to catch one just on the side of jungle. He's getting tagged down as Torzy continues to topple bodies. Torzy, well, he's going to miss a shot. Twists punishes him for it, but is very wary of the potential CT peak, which is, of course, inbound. NBK collects one over top, goes back at
grabs it.
How does he find that second time?
Insane.
Twist thought for sure that after he got the first one, he wouldn't go back for a second, but he did, and Kerrigan then stalled out. So we have Mouse with the round win.
Man, credit to Mouse. They put on pressure. They kept it going. They kept it going on like every single moment, even when they were losing players. It was impossible to plant.
NBK is everything there.
Yeah.
Not one, but two.
Yes. 3 in the name, 2 in the game.
Something like that.
That was, yeah, I mean, that's a fundamental aspect of the A site. If there's no utility, there shouldn't be a bomb plant versus a team who has less players than you, right? You can always put a little bit of pressure. There's always a way to poke at the bomb plants from any position, whether it's CAD or CT, lots of safe spots. And Mouse do just that. You kind of have to, everyone has to agree to do it, though, right? And that was what's really important. And what's been kind of impressive about Mouse is it feels like they've got this level of chemistry that you aren't born with.
No. You got to build.
And they're a newborn.
But that's the benefit, I think, of having not just Torzy, not just Cyclone,
Yeah.
but also JDC in the mix. It's 50% Mao's NXT, 50% old Mao's main team. And NBK, well, he slots right in. To the side of Kerrigan's head, executes the apartments push, and this makes things a little bit awkward for FaZe. Dexter a potential liability here. Deagle versus AK, but Bombs instead, I was going to say going up Cat. Brokey brings it back, 50 seconds, and smoke fades.
Yeah, weird spot. Well, Dexter gets out of this pocket.
At least.
There are so many players here on A, though.
Good flash.
Man.
Up close. Twist gonna ice him out. We get JDC committed, and that's perfect for JDC. He got a little bit of a gift there in the fact that Twist was playing with the jump up. Rain activates from Catwalk. They know where he is. He doesn't have bomb. He's prepared for the Torzy peak, but he's got him and JDC to deal with. So hold off. Rain decides to run through fire, gives away the audio. He's got an isolated fight, and the Opera's even giving him a bit of space. He's able to get down Sandwich. He's got to fight versus JDC because he's reading this reposition. He needs to get that kill, but JDC locks it down, and we've got Maus tying up at 3 rounds each.
Nice attempt. I feel like Rain was doing everything right there. That was a really, really good attempt. But JDC played it equivalently well and was able to stay out of dodge, delay for Torzy, and ultimately get the kill himself. So well handled, and obviously a lot of that comes down to Twist looking at Underbalk, but half not expecting Underbalk, and pulls out his nade after seeing someone, and then by that point it's too late. Guess what? It's John. Johnny.
Johnny don't care you got nades out. Johnny dat clutch.
Yeah. You should relax, actually.
Okay. Yeah, instead, we've just got some Glocks here, so really it's the push out from Rap, and with that, we're not going to see too much. Dexter, a couple anti-ecos.
That's what it said.
JDC. It's an assist, you know, so he's still putting his name on the kill feed, but it's poor Twist. It's getting pummeled from all directions. He's not even going to get a bomb plant. He didn't even finish off Dexter, but there was a little bit of damage there. Torzy, Dexter, could have been additional kills, all things considered. GG, go next.
Twist was a clinician on Inferno. It was just kind of this key factor. He doesn't really take over games that often. He'll just have, like, on his, great days, just 10 rifle rounds where he got a multi-frag or something. Like, it doesn't feel the same way as, Simple or someone else, like a Nico, or in that sense. He's kind of very calm, but at the same time very explosive, and can just kind of quietly crawl to the top of the scoreboard. But yeah, Twist is in good condition right now.
Saw NBK pushed aggressively through the apartments. We saw Torzy positioned here last round, but I don't think he was able to get anything. Now it's going to be Frozen pushing in on his own. He's better going to clear it. Oh my.
Wow.
Dude, he gives him an electric slide. And then Kerrigan tries to activate towards A. Rain will find one.
Hey, that's a small win. He gets out too. And JKS
also on
chance
7
to
health.
lurk, plus another kill. Oh, suddenly.
Back at it.
4v3 to 3v2.
Oh, Torzy fired in front of him, but luckily Frozen's able to come in with what I think the kill he really needed, which was just clearing that connector player so that Torzy doesn't have to do some kind of close-range op fight around those corners, but Torzy's locked into the corner.
It's planted for mid. I mean,
and Rain's coming.
He's coming.
Brokey just trying to grab all the attention. Uh-oh, he just got back into this position, so he has to burn his smoke on top of the flames, but Rain's got this locked in. He executes Frozen, but Brokey just got naded off of the bomb site.
With the late smoke? No way.
He's got the flash that he could push through with, and sure enough, jumps onto the staircase. Rain, this is perfect. Superb. Locked in. Ice cold clutch from Rain.
Wow, well done. Wow, he's looking smooth today, man. A lot of slick moves here from Rain. He gets that clutch. Definitely put in some work to almost win the 1v2 earlier, and just like that, FaZe win it. Nice mid-round, and I think that's one of the highlights of FaZe as a whole. Kind of elite, I think, when it comes to the mid-rounding and the 2vx and 3vx situations. And there we see why. This was well handled. Now, obviously, if you freeze a situation and let everybody have enough time to think about it, they could come up with a beautiful mid-round. But with Counter-Strike, it's about how well are you, how good are you doing on the fly? And I think that's where FaZe excel.
Goes back. And unable to find it. JKS. What about NBK? NBK's kind of locked in here, but flying MAC-10s, huh? You know the movie Wizard of Oz?
Never heard of it.
You know the Wicked Witch and how she has those flying monkeys?
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's MAC-10 players when they jump out of window. You know, it's just a...
And what do they sound like?
I'm not going to do it again. Okay? But it's just a screeching creature that comes soaring out of that window. And poor NBK, like, what are you supposed to do? You can't do anything. You just die. And we just rinse our hands of this round, move to the next one with a FaZe 5-4 lead.
So fast, like it never happened. Quite a close game. As we expected. Impossible to know, where we go from here. I think both teams have shown us they're looking good. I mean, this is it. It's a great culmination map for these two teams.
Which is really what we hoped for. It's how we
Yes.
kind of set it up. Mirage is supposed to be everybody's comfort zone.
Yep.
We'll see if the double Mac 10s in this one from FaZe. Because, I mean, ultimately, if we're saying it's everybody's comfort zone, then what it should still boil down to is the fact that FaZe have far more experienced and far higher level players in terms of proven results. So, it should be a nice close game that FaZe win, let's say 16-12. Like, that's what the brain will tell you. And then we can say, nicely done from MOUZ as they go back down into their tier, quote unquote, their tier of the competition here at the stand-in. FaZe will rise to the top, and they'll also qualify.
But if you think about it,
that's where we're supposed to be.
If you think about it, MOUZ NXT won 2 LANs. FaZe won none last year. They didn't win any LANs last year.
I mean, you are speaking in facts. That Flash bounced back, and NBK tucked in. Ooh, he's tucked in, and nobody's going to check him. He jumps the gun. Can't get himself more than the one. Frozen is able to activate from alongside bench, and JDC with Torzy's support. It is perfect.
Yep, perfect.
Nicely done from Frozen. I feel like he somehow disappeared within that bomb site.
He's so good at that.
He wasn't even hiding on bench. He was just like pressed up close to the columns.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
Even with Rops on the team, when they played with, MOUZ, Frozen was the most versatile player. He literally does everything. He's such a useful rifler, man.
I'm a little bit salty that this isn't the, Rops versus MOUZ Sports. Because that would have been a really cool story.
Oh, true.
It would have been here right now.
Yeah.
But again, what I do like from it is it's Rops' teammates needing to prove to him that they can beat his old team without him.
Yes.
That's a nice little narrative.
Wow.
It's like a fairy tale.
It's all about narratives.
Mm-hmm. You got to sell the people. Sell them the snake oil.
It's a lie? Is that what you're saying?
It's just, it's embellished.
Okay.
You got to make them care. You got to get them in the emotions.
Okay.
The grandiosity of the situation.
Grandiosity.
Yeah, making things up as I go.
The snake oilosity.
Meanwhile, Torzy trying to prove to the entire server and all of the viewers at home that he is not some mere Academy level player. 2 seasons of Academy League in their back pocket. We're no fluke.
Nope. He took out Monacy to win those. Oh.
Nice jump up from Twists. Gets his accuracy back beneath him, and Rain's even able to turn this one upside down. So look at the speed of which FaZe just bursted through connector there. It's like in an instant, A-Site is under siege, and it's under the feet of Twists particularly. He goes ahead towards Ticket. That's where NBK is able to deny with just the one, and Frozen activated, forced forward by Fire. And he waits, and he waits. And unfortunately, the longer he waits, the more comfortable FaZe get. And the more comfortable FaZe get, the closer they are to the 6th round win.
Is there any chance they give this up? No, we got the guy close, right? Let's see if he gets cleared. Nope. Frozen will get taken out by Kerrigan. Former teammate.
Brutal.
Tough. What an explosion.
So fast.
I do feel like, not necessarily the sickest call or any, like they had good positions to stop that. It was weird. I mean, Dexter actually maybe was in a more compromised spot there on the reverse side of Ninja, and Twist came up and just one-tapped them, but could have died there. Opshot could have came in from Cat. They weren't blocked out of their lines that they were watching, and so there was a chance they could have lost, but with that round win, MOUZ are without any money whatsoever.
Torzy's down here. No way he gets away with that.
Gary could swing on him in that spot.
He's actually nervous.
Wow.
So Torzy gets away. JDC's ahead of the fire. That would have been such a cool moment for MOUZ to just steal a 2nd kill with just these pistols, but it starts to fizzle out. We get more of the same. Run it back to the previous round. Dexter, though. This is different. Oh, and Torzy comes back. Torzy comes back with the AK, stops the bomb carrier. JKS and Twist left to pick up these pieces. Torzy's on that back connector. He's doing everything. The rest of the pistol players fell, but Torzy comes back at it. Twist 1 versus 3. Needs to pull the rabbit out of the hat. And as he peeks around the side, they're so dangerously close that he can't handle it. Torzy pops off and well-deserved. Gets the pistol kill, runs away as Karrigan fears to peek and returns to the call of action with an AK cocked, ready, loaded, and hot as ever.
Dude, Torzy has 15 kills again. He's 15 and 5 off that. Man, just 3 extraordinary maps today. You know, that last map was not amazing. It was just like, okay. He wasn't there as much on Inferno, but he's right back to it, man. And again, he rifles.
Yo, he is locked in right now.
You can call this guy an opera if you want to, but he's just a damn good player.
Just like that, Mouse tie at 6 and take the economy advantage. So now Torzy given another chance to shine, but also, you know, Diamond is currently under pressure.
Maybe he should rifle.
JDC will do that for him. All right, little assist coming in from CT because those drop shots without an assistance could have been the end of Torzy. Instead, he just recollects himself, peeks properly into Rain and stops that, snaps back with the kill to Karrigan, and this time, that's all NXT.
Damn.
That's 3 frags for JDC, double on Torzy, and a lead for Mouse.
Yes, small lead. No money once again here for FaZe. Wow, and we're nearing the end of the half.
Round 13. We will remember round 13.
That's the one. The Torznado. Torzinator.
We're still working that one out.
His name's already twisted up.
What's the difference between a tornado and a twister?
It's the... I think one has water in it. No, that's the typhoon. Or no, that's the cyclone. No, that's... There's cyclone. Wait, what the hell?
Cyclone?
No, it's where it is in the world, I think. It's like the kind
No,
of
that's
land
with hurricanes.
Or hurricanes as well. But
Okay.
all of them are for different
I thought maybe it was the
biomes. I don't know.
I thought it was the direction that it spun. You know? Oh, hey now. Locked into the corner was Dexter, but then they saw him. Or they didn't see him, but he thought they saw him. And by thinking that they thought he saw him, he had to just go ahead and shoot. Gets 2, Torzy primed here to finish it all off. Wait! Hit them all.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3. Frozen comes in, and that's what I'm talking about. This guy is locked in.
But yeah,
He's not missing shots.
like, is a tornado in Australia a hurricane in Canada?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
All right, that's I thought.
But I'm no meteorite, so what do I know?
Yeah.
8-6, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And a broken bye on the side of FaZe.
It looks dominant from Mouse, even though it's just this 2-round lead. So this will be the capstone on their overall solid CT side so far versus the full guns.
They got smokes. We'll give them that. And a CT smoke at the bottom of connector for Dexter. I can't believe this had a little turnaround within it.
Yeah.
We try to prime the tail of a nice close third map, but ultimately the difference in the 2 rounds, potentially 3, really boils down to Torzy and the accumulation of round wins off the back of that. Rain, he got into the ladder room, but Dexter finds him out, twists, taps, and Torzy answers. JKS and Karrigan both coming in from Palace, met by utility, but still JKS pushes through. Ooh, and he puts fire at the feet of Torzy, burning inside of this bomb site, looking for cover. He is crisped by JKS.
Oh my God, is Dexter jumping up on the bench?
He's always inside the smokes.
Waiting for the flash to come across. Karrigan's got the cross, but Dexter takes out his support.
Karrigan now gonna be looking for the clutch, gets the first one, finds a bit more cover, and taps away for FaZe. They're gonna keep this as close as can be. An 8-7 lead for Mouse at the end of this first half. And so here we are in the final half of map 3 between FaZe and MOUZ, and somebody's getting themselves locked in for IEM Katowice, but who's it going to be? You know, the tale of the T-sides has really been this matchup for both these teams, and now it's MOUZ to the offense.
Torzy with, again, another unbelievable half, just
20 and 6.
In terms of kills and low deaths. I mean, it's been so insane, and we could see the betting odds coming onto the screen, 2.3 here for mousesports, so people still have a lot of faith in FaZe Clan. And with them on the CT side, I can understand why.
Karrigan trying to find a bit of cover here, can't land it. Oh, NBK gonna get that kill, and then JDC just barrel stuffs Rain. This is looking like a flawless pistol for MOUZ. They've got a bomb plant and a 5v2 on top of that. JKS and Twists.
It couldn't be more free, unless Twist has something to say about it.
Yeah, trying to come in here like a whirlwind. But
Two spotted.
Nice taps, nice taps. But then just simply swarmed. You know,
Okay.
they wait until he's out in the open, and then they all commit to that one fight.
Nice shots, nice shots. Yeah, Twist has been very clean, definitely today overall. But it's the round win that matters so much now. I mean, it's just, you know, third map, crunch time, and MOUZ didn't win a single pistol on Inferno. I don't know how many they picked up on the first map, but just like to shout out Yoshi CS for trying to disprove my conspiracy theory that jumping nades over the top of Inferno.
Oh, somebody went digging.
He went and recreated the situation.
Holy hell.
I'm going to accuse him of it being fake.
Okay, yeah,
can't...
there it is. Oh, you've seen the proof? Yeah, no, it's fake. Classic.
So
very 2022 of you.
You know, the fact that he would try so hard to try to disprove it, I mean, that's suspicious.
Yeah, what's his motive?
Yeah, what's his motive?
Probably got paid for that.
Yep.
Got to follow the money. And not quite in the money yet is MOUZ, but
oh wait, what FaZe they lost the pistol, but then they recovered because they're Deagles in the first half, right? So they got Deagles again.
We'll see if they can make it happen. But lightning can only strike the same place so many times. Ooh. Speaking of getting struck down, there's JDC, an electric push out ramp to just clear out those corners. And Broky's occupying one as well. It's him and Karrigan in a 2 versus 5 with Desert Eagles. Oh, no.
Okay.
Listen, he got it.
He got it.
Could he have gotten both?
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Did he? No.
No.
And Broky will now try his damnedest to deagle down what's left of MOUZ. But by the looks of things, he's going to have to concede, and that's going to be double digits MOUZ.
You know, why doesn't he just defuse the bomb?
Well, you see, the players on the bomb site would stop him.
Okay.
So if he moves forward and tries that, then...
Yeah, whatever. It's just interference.
Yeah, interference on the play. But heavy contact there. MOUZ just barreling their way outwards. Shoulder to shoulder, bunch of dudes running up ramp, and unfortunately FaZe lesser weapons can't stop it. Didn't catch anybody off guard. Nobody in like a pocket position. You know, Karrigan could have maybe done it, but only able to get the one. Deagles are hard.
Super difficult.
At the end of the day.
Unless you're some of these guys, and it doesn't look so hard.
Simple as that. They've got 1 flash and 3 deags here in round 18, but Torzy already feeding his score. 22 frags, 18 rounds deep.
This KD this day, today, it's going to be the craziest part, really, because he didn't have 30 bomb games. He had, like, you know, just very low deaths with 20-plus kills. That's really what stands out.
Twist just got dunked on.
And this is an explosive A attack that's going swimmingly.
Everybody's coming in from the CT side, trying to interrupt and interfere. JKS and Twists 1 each. Come on now, JKS. Let's see it, Mr. Savage.
Yeah, yep. Oh.
No, sir. Does more damage. We'll give him props for that. This is, in fact, tons of damage. They did more in this round than they did the previous, with even less Deagles.
Hear me out.
I'll listen.
What if they had Cyclone, Dexter, and Shuhei?
Oh, and Shuhei. Okay, but what about those 3 people?
How would they lose if they were all on the same team?
Yeah, but then you have to take somebody else out. That's how it works.
You have to pick.
Well, it's not my proposition. Don't get me pulled into you.
Suddenly become too much responsibility.
I can't handle it. All right? And if with responsibility comes pressure, and this is certainly pressure being applied. JDC just flies out of the window, and this one's getting turned upside down by JKS. 3 frags on apartments, turn around, pack it up, get the hell out of my bum, son.
Wow. What a hold.
Rock solid.
That's big moves.
Although, disjointed. I feel like JDC...
Who's playing Ticket these days?
JDC was too fast.
Yeah, because Rops was playing Ticket on Mouse, and I can't remember if FaZe had played Mirage with him yet from the maps that we can remember. I don't know if they played Mirage yet. So I don't know if he would be playing Ticket or, you know, for some reason playing in the B site. But that is a reorganization of roles here that we might want to peer more deeply into.
Off the back of that 3K, we've got JKS top fragging for FaZe.
Oh, yeah.
Valuable stand-in performance.
You know,
a very important map.
Years of Mirage.
Yeah, and that's, I think that was super valid when you brought that up earlier.
Yeah.
Between Renegades and Complexity.
That was the Hender. The Hender brought that up.
Oh, did he?
I piggybacked.
That's what all good casters do.
But yeah.
Steal the intelligence of the analysts.
Yes. But that...
and then put it where people pay attention.
Yeah. Paper people. This felt like a compulsion to say that for no reason.
That's okay.
Because I think there was an office, something paper people. You know what I mean? Where they did a lot of alliteration with P's.
I just think of one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eaters. Have you heard of that?
That's awesome.
That's also a thing. It's a song, actually. But singing the songs of misery is Mouse Sports in this round. They got turned around, dude. Everything was going so well for them, and they're riding this high horse. But then the horse tripped over a log. And will it regain its stability? We're about to find out. We've got guns on each side, JDC and Dexter on Deagles, though. So it's not all guns and games. Torzy gets tagged down to 76, but he did still get out. He's got the Cyclops eye peering into this A site.
This angle has never failed in history.
Not once?
Nope.
Not even when the person runs out Palace and jungle smokes so they can't help?
No.
Well, time will tell.
Yeah, we're going to see. Oh, never mind.
He gave it up. And Torzy has to give up his position as well. So concessions on each side.
And I think, yeah, maybe that wasn't heard. A little bit far from that. And Rain will start to get a little bit closer in the A ramp, and you know,
too deep.
It's very deep, yeah. But they are still going to be scared of it.
Bad smoke.
You hate that?
Look at the minimap. It's so off.
It's in there.
It's so off. Did you smoke ramp? I smoked in ramp.
Yes.
You know, and then
but, yeah, don't show yourself the ramp, but I smoked it. That kind of call. All right, well, B's coming.
And it's lesser.
You know, it's kind of an even game right now. There's no mollies left over. It's going to come down to the gunplay here.
All right, let's see it.
Kerrigan.
Oh, he's ready. Molly goes too far. Insta-kill for the first one. Even the second for Kerrigan. He's got the bomb delivered to his doorstep. Frag grenade finds him. Nicely done by Torzy, but Rain still able to cut off what was the second end of that assault. So it's not going to be a pinch. It's just the one prong, but that's Torzy. Alive and kicking with the op connecting into 2, but that's all they'll find. So that's 0 successful B hits outside of the pistol round.
That's true. That's going to be a glaring issue for Mouse, even though this 2-round lead exists. Because they also are not getting many kills on their attacks at all. That's a huge issue. So maybe the game plan needs some adjustment. Maybe today is not the day for B. Never thought I'd say that.
Well, if that Molotov had been put just a little closer, then could have screwed over Kerrigan. Had there been a little bit less spacing when NBK, JDC, and Co. peeked window, that could have been the solution. You know, I see the openings maybe, but FaZe are just bailing themselves out of those moments, those slight little moments. Dexter had a deagle, but now he's dead. Brokey gonna shut down ramp, and that's just gonna leave Glocks on the field. JDC picks back up the deagle, but this is all too easy for FaZe by the looks of things. This is what we want, and this is what we expected. A nice, long, close game between these teams.
Oh, Brokey's
nice
back.
try.
Man, he came into this half with like 6 frags or something like that. He's doing the keto almost. At a certain point, the keto is just going to be like the summit. Like any one time someone dies to a molly, that's just the summit now.
Right.
So the keto is now just having a good second half.
Okay. regardless of the
Just
first
a
half.
relatively bad first half, great second half Keto.
How do you think Keto feels about you terming this?
It's kind of good, right?
People are talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I
that's-
mean,
And it also shows resilience. You know,
yeah, I mean, it's
you
just
have
a compliment.
You have to remember that good soldiers are defined by what they can endure.
Okay, is that Wayne Gretzky code or something?
No, it's not. Just that's mine. So, enduring a couple of round losses was Maus, and now we'll judge them on this. The turnaround attempt, but nicely done by Rain. Jumps up on top of the flower pot.
That did not look very good for JDC. I don't know if they'll be holding that angle again, based on the way that went. So obviously, if you walked into it, yeah, that crosshair placement perfect, but that was a little bit of a different approach that could, very likely happen again. And just like that, 5v4 again. FaZe looking to tie this game up.
Ooh, that sent him scattered.
Whoa, where'd
Yeah,
those shots
yeah.
come from?
Twist didn't like that. Scene on the top of stairs with multiple bodies down there. He was ready for the Palace fight, but it wasn't there whatsoever. It's 3 members, all inside of middle here for Maus. As NBK just got dropped. That was that attempted lurk over towards the B bomb site. But this is going to be one of those moments where, we saw FaZe pull this off. A sudden explosion into the A site to catch defenders off guard, and Twist traded out after 1. But JKS extends out from underneath the balcony. That just leaves Dexter. He would love the kill versus JKS, but the smoke at his feet solves that problem, and Rain also called back into the fight to tie this game at 11 rounds each.
Yeah, and they got to deal with Jake. Okay, it's JKS over the A site now, so I don't know if it was a spawn thing in the previous round where he was over at B, but JKS under Balk, that's where you expect to see him.
Yep.
He is so. Did Twist just kiss his mouse? I looked away, looked back,
I was drinking water.
and well, it's good luck, I think.
Oops.
Yeah, just drop everything.
Sorry. Oh my god. I hope you guys.
Just bowling pins to you.
I thought this was a full shelf, but there's a hole in the back. Regardless, the pause is called.
T-side doesn't look as compelling as it did on the other maps. Even on Inferno, their T-side looked more interesting.
Yep.
Here, the T-side looks just a little flat, so...
A little mundane.
Yeah. Yeah? You love bowling.
I'm done.
That's fine. Now everybody's got a D.
Ooh.
Wow.
Brokey jumps back. Good vertical leap there.
Mm-hmm.
JKS gonna go clear out middle, but the threat's actually underpass. So luckily the incendiary lands. Brokey would have had it covered regardless, but it's 3 players outside of the A site and 2 down in the pass. Oh man, that's a dink into Brokey.
Crazy.
What a shot! Frozen's gonna find 1 with the Deagle, but everybody else just died. On the plus side, Maus, they coordinated their deaths really well this round. Everybody died together.
Yes.
They were clearly committed to the one cause that was that instant attempt at a split. Didn't work, shouldn't have worked.
That's true.
We go on to the next gun
They
round.
gave it their best shot, and yeah, all getting to those pressure points at the same time.
I need to know who shot
To launch
Brokey
the attack.
with that underpass.
That
peek.
was crazy annoying.
Imagine that connected, not through a wall, but straight to the eyes.
Man, are FaZe mentally coasting right now? They've, got up to a tied score line. They're now in the lead. They made that one look clean, even though it was a little bit scary. I mean, they've got to be feeling good. I mean, I think Torzi's been great and everything, but right now it feels like more of a team issue.
Yeah, nobody else is around him. Got Brokey down in the underpass. Kerrigan gives cover atop it. Oh, Frozen wins that fight.
Crazy.
AK bests the M4. And then, as he falls back, he will still get caught. JKS again underneath the balcony, but putting out the fire at his feet.
Oh, that's a good remolly. Oh my god, he can't
It's
escape.
perfect. He's going to have to go right back to the same corner. JDC looks for a
JDC
kill
gets him.
elsewhere. And meanwhile, it's Rain to activate. Comes in from Palace with 3. And Torzy now tasked with the clutch. He silently walks by and JKS ends him.
Damn.
That is all Rain.
Damn.
You think about how much pressure JKS was under. The first Molotov, his own smoke, the second molly, the reposition, and Rain just waited and waited, and then activates for the multi-kill. Perfect play from Rain.
And he has been somebody that we can't stop talking about. He's been a consistent factor.
Yeah. Third highest rated player on the stream.
On the stream or the team?
On the team. Coming into the event.
That's true.
I don't know after today's. I haven't crunched the numbers, but
Maybe 2.
crunching the numbers of Mouse is Twists. He runs to the top of mid, shoots down Frozen. More players to fight him, and that's Torzy. Back in the kill feed, 26th frag secured.
He's been disarmed, though. No op for him now.
Multiple rounds.
Yeah, lots of saves here for Mouse Sports.
Oh, this could be the right call, though. We've seen them kind of let off of this B pressure, and now, because of the mid kill,
Yeah,
it
you
draws
wanna-
the cat guy upwards.
You want to run into the top fragger
It's just JKS, they said.
with the molly down?
Yeah, the molly really puts that, especially with the smoke having just gone out as well. They use their second. Oh, JKS lights them up
God
and
damn.
sticks their heads on spears.
Wow. I think you were sabotaging them. That's what Dexter was calling. He's like, this is the time. We go B. We're going to make it work. Oh, we had the... yeah, the gobble call. That'll be in their nightmares. Wow. It's nice that... well, it's nice to see JKS playing so well. Yeah?
So sick. Nice to know.
All headshots.
That's why we get excited. For
Yes.
them. It's honestly Counter-Strike. It's all about the details. Yeah, they had deagles. Yeah, they were stuck on a smoke. But those were clean headshots.
And those were his nades.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the incendiary, unfortunately
Was
for Mouse,
beautiful.
I feel like if they just had waited a second, they wouldn't have thrown that first smoke down.
Yes.
You know, but the smoke goes out as the Molotov comes in, and XYZ, you can't push forward. They tried to put it out, but then by that time, JKS on high alert, and that's what happens when you give him a second to collect himself. He then collects you and your scalps.
Wow.
Visceral. 14 for FaZe. This was a nice tight game. You know, it felt like Torzy was just drenched in destiny, and then FaZe looking to stick the landing. Twists with 2 wounded members
they're
of
both
Mouse.
there.
Bottom of mid, set alit. And NBK will put that out, but Twist, he wants this fight. He knows he has the block in his corner, but look at that. Frozen above the smoke. Will still get traded back by Brokey. NBK escapes with his life barely. But all things considered, I thought Twist could have just pushed in, gone 5v3, and escaped through the underpass. Meanwhile, Torzy still feels like he's got a little left, and
Oh,
Dexter
what a peek.
wins that duel.
That's different.
4v2.
Yeah, they can walk B. I mean, they're going into the site. JDC can just make noise over here, and then they'll have no choice but to stick around. Now, they haven't turned the corner. JDC finds his frag, and Kerrigan, he's left alone on the B site. They'll avoid him. Well done from Mouse Sports. And just like that, signs of life. I mean, it's still only a 2-round game. Yes, FaZe have won about 900 rounds in a row to get to 14-12, but Mouse had already had such a great half and a great start to the second. They have bought themselves some time to figure it out.
This is that nade to kick it off. 50 damage basically on both.
Man, insane utility this round. I mean, it looked like FaZe were set up for success, but I think especially this peak was actually so beautiful from Dexter.
Yep.
You couldn't even really see him from JKS's perspective.
This one's fast. Trying to get a player boosted up. Already having multiple bodies out middle is Mouse. And JKS, what a time to come alive.
He's popped off.
You know? I said it was the rest of FaZe that had to roll out Rops' red carpet. It's the stand-in that's doing it here on Mirage.
Yeah.
But not quite over. That's what Mouse reminded us in the last one. Such a dirty jiggle peek from Dexter.
Mouse will take it at a different tempo, working up on mid control. You know, establishing all their regular grenades so far. And it actually looks like they're just trying to score some tap presence, and Dexter and Frozen combine to get this frag on JKS. Twist will answer back.
Yep,
Dexter has no idea that's coming. They have Cat shut down, so now they're on high regard for A.
And Rain, well, just the one and done. Twist's gonna get smoked out. It's basically just Brokey. He's stuck on default.
My God, with an op.
Only focused on Palace. There's nobody actually in there. This is hell for Brokey.
They're going around him, though.
And he's got their backs turned. But he's making sound, and NBK is able to find him. Karrigan answers. It's a crucial 2v2. This is either FaZe to 15 or MOUZ bottoming out the side of FaZe Clan. We've got Torzsi in a crucial clutch. I said he was drenched in destiny. Well, this is his chance to prove his value. It would be 30 kills on the clutch if he can end this. Karrigan spotted, but a shot a miss. Torzsi tagged to 49. He finds Twist instead, and Torzsi's got them both. Dripping at the end of that clutch.
I think we needed that after today. If there was going to be a little keepsake for people to remember this day from Torzsi playing on LAN with the new roster. Oh, and it's combined with the shoulder rub. Well deserved. That is
a Cyclone special.
It's an insanely clutch moment when they needed it.
Wow, the missed shot on Karrigan, the snap onto Twists, and then once you hit that, once you hit the Twist shot,
yeah,
you're not missing that.
You know it's over.
Locked and loaded.
Wow,
30 kills.
Yeah, you know it's about time. He got some help here in the second half. And then just pulls off a clutch at the end of it with an op, no less.
Whoa!
What a heater.
That's so sick. And then also the wide swing crossing over. Karrigan thought maybe he'd still have him pinned, but here we go, round 28. We can all sit here and celebrate a 30 bomb from Torzsi and a 1v2 clutch, but if it's still FaZe to come in with the qualification for Katowice, then suddenly it gets lost in the sands of time. High pressure, high stakes, and JDC here to deliver alongside his long-standing teammate. This is when it matters. And he's looking to create a little bit more room, but they wait for their own smoke grenade to ice off Twists. He has to fall away. This is conceded.
No way.
They give up round 14.
Wow, they can't.
14 all, map 3.
Oh, and they're dying while they're saving. Oh, Twist will be able to find a way out. I mean, this is the only way they'd even be able to buy next round. That is ridiculous that MOUZ have gotten to 14. 2 rounds here in the fourth quarter. Again, one with the 1v2. The swing moment. I mean, that's probably going to get talked about on the desk for at least a few minutes. Actually insane, especially on top of just how consistent he's been on the day. And somehow, in a game that's going 30 rounds, Torzsi still has a 2.0 KD. You know, he's still 14 deaths. Like it's ridiculous, and it's not a Jame 14 deaths.
Right.
He's almost never last alive. In fact, how does he do it? Still, anyone's game. FaZe know that.
We haven't seen this. Okay. Quickly giving back up. You know, we saw FaZe not long ago kind of lean back a little bit more so, give away the mid control to MOUZ, and MOUZ were happy to just gobble it all up. But this round, both teams just really gonna leave it, playing on the extremities of the map instead with this A emphasis.
Yeah, but that favors the T side, right? They know they've conditioned FaZe out of mid a little bit by winning it early. So FaZe are the ones guessing as they kind of swing around through the spawn, but are picking the right site to stack despite not having that info.
Tons of utility both directions. Oh, Brokey kind of fumbling nades. But the smoke goes down in front of Palace, so that's going to make things awkward for the T's to push out upon him.
Oh my God, the amount of smokes here.
It's everywhere. Oh, Brokey almost with the collateral twist comes in. It's a slaughter. FaZe, every kill, no deaths. 15 for the FaZe clan, stopping them on the finish line.
Oh, man, how'd they pull that off? All of the utility coming out just in time with an extra rotation into the site. Brokey up front with that op, knowing he's got enough support behind him. He doesn't have to sit in CT spawn and try to hit blank shots through the smoke. Called out completely.
And back into round 30 right after it. That was not some close 1v1 clutch. That was just a shutdown. FaZe in totality. And Mao's in tow. 1 round to go. 30th needed. Brokey just missing a chance to catch Dexter on his jump up in through connector, and as he looks away, that could just create a wide open door. But don't forget, we still have Twists tucked within the window. Now he's smoked off. Gonna put a bit more pressure to JKS. Excellent grenade. That's frozen down to 46. Brokey's gonna have a chance over top of the ticket, catching Torzy. Huge player to take out of this one. Big moment for Brokey. A second on the round. It's just a ramp player, and Brokey's collecting 1 kill after the next. FaZe will be tested. FaZe will go the distance, and FaZe will be at IEM Katowice.
What a win. They do it with JKS, and JKS helped the most. Woo! Congratulations to FaZe.
What a map 3 for JKS. Earning that stand-in position. What a performance from